Well, many congratulations, Gary. A big 3 points today. You must be delighted.
Yeah, big 3 points, John. You know, I think that there's no secret about it. That it was our game in hand, really, amongst the bottom teams. And, of course, with Southport winning 1-0 up at Barrow midweek, that was an hard one to look at, even though we've got to do our own jobs. And that was a great result for them. And you see that Braintree won 1-0 home against Sutton. And, of course, it's put probably more pressure on us coming down here after the last two performances against Aldershot at home and Wrexham away, where we've played very, very well, showed a lot of good commitment, a lot of good performances, but things not quite gone our way, where other days we would have got a result out of them games. But you know, we've shown today, I felt that it was important, and it was a great start for us in respect. A great ball from Terrell Thomas, diagonal ball where he's put Nathan Ralph in and he's got clipped. Good decision, the right decision from the referee. Fabio put the penalty away, and it gave us that little bit of breathing space, and it's always a little bit of relief that we've got ourselves with something to look after. And then when we got the second goal, really I thought that some of the football we played in the first half, John, and we had opportunities around their box where another day we could have come in 3 or 4 to the good at half time. But you know, very pleased at half time to be 2-0 up. We set our stall out very well, and we knew that there would be a time in the game that they would certainly make it tough for us or have a go, and the crowd would get on their side and we'd have to be strong. And I felt that we started the second half quite bright. We were on top early on. We had 2-3 very good opportunities to finish the game off. Didn't quite happen, but we knew there'd be a time when they would, you know, as I say, be gambling. They went 3-4-3. They were pushing men forward, and you know, they've got back in the game very late. It made it very, you know, hard and a little bit nerve-wracking for us on the bench, let alone I think everybody else around the ground who's travelled up from Woking with the support we had here. And they got one back and it was going to be tough. But we've seen it through, John. We've seen it through, and we've worked very hard, as I say, recently. We've shown in the performances, as I say, recently, that you've got to, and it's rightly so, you've got to show the commitment and the passion to get us out of this situation we're in at the moment. The only way that will happen is having everybody working hard together. We've shown that here today, and you know, the two boys up front have worked hard. The young lad we fetched in, Connor Hall, not scored yet, but he's getting through some work, John. And if you don't score goals, sometimes there's a fall. One thing is you've got to give the team is hard work, and it's a big jump for the lad, but he's come in and done well and working with guards. And I was very pleased with the midfield, and I think as a back line we look a lot more disciplined, a lot more compact, and you know, we look even more so, I think, at the moment with Pokey behind that little bit of experience. He made one very important save just before half time in the game, really, to make sure we went in 2-0 up. That, you know, there's a little bit of stability in the team and the formation at the moment.
And as you say, Gary, it was a bit squeaky bum time, wasn't it, right at the end? And actually, I think it was Michael Poke who made a fantastic save. I wasn't sure whether it was him or a Joey Jones block, but that could have been 2-2.
Well, yeah, I thought it was a Joey Jones block, being fair, but whatever it was important. But that's what you've got every defender's doing, John, or your players doing. They've got to put their bodies and they've got to be prepared to put themselves on the line to get us out of this situation. I said before the game today, there's no secret. We need 8 wins out of 19. There's no secret about that to give ourselves a fighting chance. We've got 6 of the top 9 to play away. We know they're tough. We do play better, I believe, against the better teams. We've got 3 of the bottom 7 to play at home. We know where we are. We know what we've got to do. And at the end of the day, next week, Tranmere Rovers at home, a team coming down there who, without doubt, got a manager who's proven, Mickey Mellon, in respect of gaining promotion with Fleetwood, and he's certainly turned Tranmere into a force of being there or thereabouts at the end. It's going to be a tough game, but I like to feel that with the performances we're showing at the moment, and hopefully the fans getting behind us, we do seem to raise our game against the stronger teams at home. The crowd get behind us, so it's certainly going to be an interesting game next Saturday.
And another very impressive performance today in midfield from Kieran Murtagh, who does seem to be thriving on the responsibility of being a skipper out there and leading by example.
He's playing very well, Kieran, John, playing very, very well. The work rate, the commitment, the leadership, all round. His game of at the moment is top, so I feel that he's certainly having the best season that he's had under myself and Steve Thompson at Woking. He's certainly both ways. He's certainly leading like a player with a great deal of quality, who's shown his experience, he's shown his leadership when he's in the team. Ismail Yakubu ain't in the team on the grounds of wearing the skipper's armband. So, you know, we know what we've got to do, John, but it's a long journey back. But I'd just like to mention again, which I always like to, the travelling supporters who came down here, got behind us today, and hopefully they'll have a safe journey home, and they'll be, I'm sure, very pleased with the 3 points we got.
And finally, Gary, I presume you're still on the lookout for new players, if you can find ones that are good enough.
Yeah, without doubt, John. We need 3 players. You know, we need 3 players. I believe we need to fetch 3 in. I'm trying very, very hard. There's no secret about that. I know that over the last week, 10 days, Anthony Edgar's, you know, been released for the club. Frankie Sutherland's been released from the club, and Delano Sam York has gone out on loan to Maidstone. I'm freeing things up at the moment, John. I feel that where we are, we should be able to go work with, you know, a little bit more freshness going forward, and we'll see where we are at the end of the season.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Gary. Safe journey home.
Yeah, thank you.